Right then. I relearned what to do with the strange disc from the GEM. And now it's basically time to go to the Giant's stronghold. Take him out. Okay then, so next thing on my list to do here, we're gonna go back here to the ruins. Turn in that Yeti tissue we basically found. And here's a question I sort of asked myself, what do I want to get right now? I know at this point we basically already have basically all the towns we really want, so what do I want? I could get misdirection for myself. I could get precognition, or, you know, premonition over here. Get fortitude for more mental save. Get some maximum life too. Maybe come over here. So really at this point, by the way, it's worth knowing that, like, you know, once you basically get to this point where, like, you have, like, the fourth point, it's kind of hard to sort of, like, decide what you want to basically sort of do with it. I think what I'm going to do, though, is basically going to go for, like, you know, chant fortitude here. Do you know their name? That's all I can say. We're just going to throw this over here now. And there we go. Now I have, like, you know, a little bit more life base to work with. Oh, it does actually, like, you know, catch the other one? It does. So these are mutually exclusive, so that's good to know. You know, it's worth knowing, what do I basically benefit more from basically here? Do I benefit more from this or from this? To be honest, I probably benefit more from this basically later on for, like, the boss, but, you know, we'll have this basically until we get up to him. We'll lead a plan. Let's just walk up here, I guess. Huh. I missed something. Alright, so, really at this point, There's only 2 dungeons that I'm really good at planning like to enter at this point, so let's get to them. The Steam Quarry, and the Palace of Fumes. It's worth noting that the way up is basically over here. It's kind of interesting because the Steam Quarry basically has a very interesting sort of layout where essentially the way up is like sort of like, you know, not based on the edge of the map, but it's basically an arrow like this. Crap, I missed him. Research. Tinker. Annihilate. So yes, kill mechanical contraptions or steam-related foes. You know, I really should think about combat accuracy, I think. But whatever. Now, I'm not bothered with these like generic points over here. I'm actually more of a sure like throw into like the tinkering stuff over here at some point to, you know, get access to stuff over here. So let's wait till I get to level 50 and I'll start like, you know, decide what I'm gonna do with them. You're dead. This guy's a rare corruptor. He's not a dead corruptor. There's our murdering gods. Frozen shards. There's a tier 4 shot, burst into an icy cloud. Ooh, resistance to darkness. What have we got here? This is basically the light race of like 8 gives me track, blindness immunity, confusion immunity, and stuff like that. It's a little bit worse even so whatever. There's a tier 5 hat with darkness resistance on it. Move that off. I like the mind damage this basically gives me over here because basically penetrate a lot of like, you know, resistance and stuff, but you know, I don't really need it that much, so whatever. And I have to say, I really have to start going over and like, you know, selling off some of these tinkers, I think. And we can get rid of this now. I should probably point out now at this point, by the way, I actually have really good resistance to darkness, so I'm not so like, you know, worried about like, you know, the final boss and like what it's basically going to be throwing at me. As long as I basically get to like the 70 or above, I'll basically be like good to basically fight him, so whatever. don't like the fact that he's basically fighting that over there, so... I'll wait for him to come to me. Good. Would be a terrible curse if this AAA got destroyed. All of his stuff here. Alright, here's a very old journal. So, note this, like, you know, this journal basically like, sort of tells about the troubles of the Steam Quarry. And it basically indicates that there's basically stuff going on here that, like, you know, require them to basically eventually have to get these, like, arachnoids, like these mechanical little, like, beasts here. Let's go here. Explode. Hey, look at that! After researching the remains of many foes, you found new ways to bring the literal heat of battle to your foes. You can now create new characters with the Annihilator class. Annihilators are tinkers that can create and use heavy weapons, flamethrowers, shock staves, bolt guns, and apply their tinkering knowledge to create advanced war contraptions. The class features unleash the power of your heavy weapons, construct automatic turrets for your war or even medical purposes, build an arachnid bot to help you in combat that can act independently or be directly piloted, make your foes suffer in many new ways, fire rockets and grenades at a time, equip an exoskeleton. All tinker classes use Steam for their powers. So basically, this is like the class I was trying to unlock. Well, there we go. We've unlocked my like new class that we basically like toy around with. There we go. So there we go. The first battle has been destroyed. I got a vault here to basically like explore, so why not? What will I find here? Oh, lots of dragons. I suspect. There's a level up, level 49. There's solid shell. I think solid shell is one of the things I was basically looking for Tinker, so hooray. Oh, ran out of, there we go. Yeah, you know you're badass when you just like walk into a room of dragons and nothing really hurts you. Alright, well, that's done. Sonic shield, don't care. Nice! I might actually want to use these because, like, you know, I'm not really using the skull here, so let's get rid of that. This will benefit more from his dark resistance than anything else, so why not? Ooh! Actually says it has affinity to heal for darkness. That's even better. That's a really good pickaxe for like the endgame boss, so to speak. There's this stuff over here. It's gonna transmogrify this. Honestly, I don't really need this armor anymore, so let's get rid of it. I'm actually wondering if I should actually get rid of this armor at this point, by the way, because I'm probably not ever going to use it. It's a cool armor, but not one I necessarily need, so... That was fun. Here are cults of entropy, I guess, so that's kind of annoying. We're gonna get over here, we're just gonna blast this guy with Vital Shot. Guess you can freeze there for a moment. I don't want to deal with stuff if I don't have to, so let's just put that right there. Alright, he's out of the way. This is only here for like 3 more turns, so it's fine. Interesting, an archer. Not going to benefit the rest of his talents, but okay. He's just going to run away, that guy. Finally kill that guy off. All dead. You know, I kind of wish that the like stuff that is dropping in this like area was like the tier 5 like herbs and stuff for like crafting infusions and such. Right now, what's being dropped is the tier 4 stuff, which is like not what I really want. But oh well, it's what I get. Alright, pickaxes and stuff in here. I'll note by the way, right after I get the Steam Quarry done, we're basically going to do some shopping. So that'll be fun. Steam Giant Blood Carver over here. I think these guys are sort of like the corruptors of the giant class. Let's jump here. Faster teleport. Oh, here's a Steam Giant Necro Scythe. This guy's kind of interesting, by the way, because once you basically kill him, he doesn't necessarily die right away. Essentially turns into a ghost, and he'll basically try to, like, you know, kill you even, like, you know, dead here. There we go, finally dead. It only lasts for like a little bit before it disappears anyways, but you know. Let's just spawn around a little bit closer to this guy. This guy's an annihilator, by the way. Just freeze him in place for a moment. I'll jump over here. He's got a medic turret next to him, apparently. So that's like a healing mist right there. Alright, so. Poor guy had to fire his Yeti handler as well. Alright, let's kill off these bosses here. As we kill off one back there. Alright, the bosses are dead. And a second steam valve is done. Note, by the way, it's probably worth knowing that the DEM that you basically take out it's worth knowing that basically this and, like, you know, the Steam Quarry are basically sort of connected to each other, because essentially there's basically horrors to behold behind the, like, you know, or below the, like, you know, the lands of the Atmos, like, giants. And we'll basically find, like, you know, our way to it, basically to the Palace of Fumes. Almost level 50, by the way. What have we got for gloves here? Let's take this off for a moment. So this grants me some, like, nice stuff, but this might be a nice pair of gloves basically to use instead. Maximum life, you know, negative life, resistances and stuff. Maybe we'll keep that on. Some, like, steam guns here. It's too bad none of these guns basically help you out with, like, the Psyshot stuff. They're, like, all made for gunslingers for the most part. At least this gives me really good stats. That's the nice thing about this gun right here. Changes damage, resistance, stuff like that. Don't really care. And there we go, level 50. This little special, I get 10 more stat points, I get 3 more class talent points, I get 3 more generic talent points. So, lots and lots to work with here. We basically have 10 class points, 7 generic points, and 22 stat points we basically work with. I'm probably going to use these 7 points for, like, tinkers and stuff like that, and maybe I'll, like, throw the last point into last engineer standing and, like, you know, combat accuracy if we get around to it, but we'll do that when we basically, like, you know, complete this, like, area here first. Damn, I missed. You know, I'm actually starting to think that it might be a good idea to, like, you know, get condensate up to, like, level 4 again. Back when I basically played with the, like, Orc Psyshot that I did, like, a long time ago, I actually had, like, a fairly high amount of condensate, and I basically read a guide recently that said, like, you know, it's, like, not that, like, great for more than, like, just clearing trash, but it does actually have a purpose for clearing trash, so it's not useless. There's the boss, by the way. Let's throw that right there. It's gonna pop right here. It's dead. I'm not told there's basically 5 bosses for this area. One's basically always gonna be like running around in like the Steam Quarry free. The other 4 basically locked behind doors, as you saw already. Might be interesting. Hey, Steam Power Gauntlets! There's Shield's Maiden. There's Murdering Gods again. So that's a tier 2 Mind Star. Don't really care about that then. I don't think a lot's going to basically be better than this, by the way, because it just has such good stuff on it, but whatever. We're going to keep these. These gloves are really good, by the way, because if you get the set items for them, you can basically get like a lot of extra steam to like work with, so they're not bad. Plus, if I basically have like these, I don't have to worry about disarm as much, so we can basically like, you know, swap an Iron Grip for something else. It says a regular gunner. We have ourselves a Sun Paladin here. Hey, we do find gold leaf here. Nice. You know, if I find out I'm basically able to stand like this ice wall, and nothing really hurts me here, because like, you know, our flat damage reduction is enough basically to stop it. That's how powerful my resistances are basically right now. The heck is with this Mind Star? Yeah, it's the base power of 28 to, you know, 31 here. Penetrates damage shields, it has like chance to reduce damage dealt. There's a lot of stuff on this. I mean, it's not better than like the current Mind Star maybe I have here. I'm actually not sure. This might be Well, I need 48 willpower base to use it, so there's that, but whatever. What's this APE this stuff here? Alright, so there's basically about Zadok, the Blight Weaver. Alright, well, here's the boss. Bosses, I guess. I guess there's 6 bosses in this, like, you know, area. Let's drop that right there. You can explode. Nice, spike attachment. And stimulus. This injection unit is accompanied by a belt of tiny vials containing some sticky yellow liquid. The paper describes the contents as invigorating, increasing the combat potency. There's the demon's axe. So, it can be used to inject yourself with painkillers, reducing all incoming damage by 5. Stacks up to 5 times. When an effect ends, loses 5% of your max life per stack. I'm not sure that's like useful. This is like one of those things that I thought might be useful, but you know, when we use it is a thing. It's rough though. I really would like to wear these like boots or something like that over these like, you know, wireless vests, but you know, the thing about wireless vests is that it's really important to have wireless vests for the like mobility you basically get from it. The ping of this is also nice, as well as like, you know, lots of fatigue and such, but you always have mobility on this type of character. And wireless vests is like one of the only ways basically of getting it, so. Now, I should probably note by just like, you know, Hunter's Quarry like thing here. Basically, the idea of like the Steam Quarry is it basically provides steam for like the Palace of Fumes. And if you basically walk through the Steam Quarry and knock out these valves, you're essentially disabling the defenses of the Steam Quarry. This is basically like in these like zones that are like in the this is another one of these zones that are basically here, much like the richest like caves and like, you know, the Seminole Observatory, to sort of like weaken another zone. And if you basically come here first and like knock out all the valves, you go to the Palace of Fumes second. The Palace of Fumes will basically have like no turrets basically in there. I'm actually gonna attempt to sort of show you off the like turrets, but well, whatever. This is like, you know, knock out this out. So basically, we'll go find the Hunter's Quarry. So basically, if you assault the Palace of Fumes, you need to cut the supply off, destroy the 3 giant valves to meet the Palace vulnerable. So now that's basically done, we'll be able to go here to crush like the Atmos Pride, kill the Palace of Fumes, and once that's basically done, we basically sort of win. Huh, this guy's not dead yet. Or maybe it's like popped in. Well, he's dead now. I have to say, there's a lot more enemies I you know, remember there being here, but whatever. Bosses. A lot more bosses, basically. Yes, indeed. So there's some nice stuff here, but whatever. Alright, so that's basically it for this level. Before I basically assault the Palace of Fumes, though, we're going to do a little bit of shopping. We'll go to your account to shopping us first. Now, don't worry, this would probably be an opportune time to basically get the achievement for like knocking this guy out. But I think we're going to basically hold off on that this time around. I don't feel like killing the merchant. We'll see what it basically says in here. Lots and lots of good stuff in here. Hey, there it goes, the day came. That's the ToME I want, by the way. I confused this with the ToME bot, but you know, this is a good ToME to get, so we'll buy that. And let's just read the day came for our stat boost. Blah blah blah. You were not supposed to see that. Alright, so let's get this out of the way here. So basically the idea here is like, you know, we got our intro backflash basically going here. Drop it. Whoops. Jump again. I almost killed myself there because I, like, you know, I have a feeling cooldown there. Alright, there we go. Never blast time. Alright, so targets that don't always have any view of fake void energies, use your fate breaker on them, and use mana on yourself in lone life. So blah blah. So I gotta do this. Gotta use fate breaker. And I gotta blast ourselves. Well, that work is like desired, but whatever. Oh, it did actually work. I had to do it twice. Okay, that makes more sense. Do this. There we go. So, cast Star Blast to keep the nail up while the other students focus their Dark Whisper on it. And here comes the unspeakable thing. Yes, it's dangerous. It wants to kill us all. Alright, so I actually don't really benefit from a lot of stuff here, but well, we'll get the willpower. So there we go. That's a book I basically wanted to, like, you know, get into for like this like chapter, so hooray for that. So we can sell this book now. The book is already done. Alright, let's see here. What else do you got in here? This is a point where, like, you know, I see what, or if there's anything I basically want to buy from this guy, I guess. And I would kill him right after this, by the way, if I, like, you know, want to, but, we're not going to do that this time around. That's corruption. Skullcracker. Interestingly enough, I can actually use Skullcracker pretty effectively in his character because I have a lot of strength for him. And I just realized, by the way, but there's both the shoes moving quickly and shoes moving slowly. So it can be used to combine with the shoes moving quickly, apparently. So pin immunity for this stuff. We're just gonna buy this and see what happens if it's combined if you like do so. Never actually found like both of them at once, so why not? We'll see, see what happens. There's the Emblem of Evasion. That wouldn't be too bad to at least to get this thing here, because actually, like, deflects projectiles, gives you lots of stat increases, range defense, evasion. That's another nice, like, gun, but, that's good enough. Just using heart. So you're like Mace didn't like pop in like over here, but whatever. A lot of good stuff in there. So yes, let's just see what this does. We're just gonna wield these for a moment. As you combine the two pairs of shoes, you make something marvelous. The shoes of slowly moving quickly. What does this become? Alright, so this is a tier 4 item. It basically gives you a nice amount of stat increases stuff. It gives you 600 pinning immunity, apparently. 100% knockback immunity. Spell power 5, steam power 5. Each turn you spend not moving, gain a buff for 2 defense and armor. Sucks up to 12 times. You can move 3 spaces at once. Okay, so interesting. These are actually pretty interesting boots, but I don't think we really benefit on this character with them, so whatever. I prefer like the ability to like use this for example, so whatever. Nice thing with these boots, by the way, is that they actually let you move around a lot, so that's actually pretty cool. But when I used to get to the final boss fight, I'm only the ability to sort of jump over like being surrounded. So they're good, but that's like the one issue with them, I guess we'll say. Notice probably the price of this is a lot less than what I bought them for, but whatever. I'm just gonna do a quick check here to see if there's anything else I just want, so. I don't figure a belt is that great, but it's not that great. I mean, when I don't have a good belt, I might as well just get like, one of these belts here, so. Critical multiplier really nice, defense is nice, physical crit power is nice. But, defense is just overall better. There should be an achievement for like spending a lot of money here at this like guy's shop. Just for the sake of like, spending it here if you want. Let's put this on. I'll notice point we have 66 like dark resistance, so we're almost based up to like 70% max. I would like a better amulet than this, by the way, but it's actually a pretty damn good amulet for what it basically does. Let's see your caps. Chance to gain a turn. Dark resistance on this as well. So now I basically have like the full dark resistance right here. This was a cool hat, but you know, we can get rid of it at this point, I think. Just gonna get rid of these. This is a big part of the game, by the way, just like going through and like, you know, essentially like, you know, equipping like, you know, the best items you usually get for like the, you know, the final like boss, so to speak. Honestly, I think I want to put these on. So that'll basically reduce my ability to die a little bit, but I mean, these give me like really good stats basically. 7 strength, 7 dexterity, physical crit chance, armor, disarm immunity. Yeah, we're not getting disarmed anytime soon. I'll suffer by getting stunned a little bit more now. Because now I basically have like, you know, stun freeze like, you know, only at 50%, but whatever. This is like movies from my toolbox, so I don't accidentally use them. You can be kept there, I don't mind the evasion there. Alright, so now we go here to Kruk Pride. So all these stores basically could possibly have stuff that could be useful for like the final boss. But what I want to basically have here is a thing. Here's the lanterns and stuff. You know, I highly doubt we'll find basically better trigger than what we apparently got because it has dark resistance and affinity, so probably like avoid that area, but whatever. That gives me track again, by the way, and blindness and confusion. Those turning into the undead. I don't really need to have track, but you know, it's nice to have, so it's not that much better, this thing, so whatever. Definitely gonna assume there's like lamps here though. Now these stores, by the way, you note that they're actually like, you know, got more items now. Basically these stores will get updated as well as like the, you know, the other like natural ones here. You basically like, come here to like, you know, try and find some like better stuff here. That might be better than what I currently got, so we'll buy this. And I'll check out compared to my other like pick. I like the fact these have like all resistance basically on them, so it'd be nice to have like, you know, one of them. Alright, so this basically has 10 and 15. This has 5 and 15. Okay, so it's not as good. I thought it might be like better, but no, it's just like, you know, a little bit worse, so don't worry about that. Let's give this 2. Alright, so let's see if we got some good like infusion space to make use of here. And by the looks of it, no, we do not. On the ones with Psyshot, you don't really need to have like, you know, Shattered Afflictions or shielding runes because you basically have access to the medical injector, as well as like, you know, your like natural shielding, so these are sort of counterproductive. Hello, 512 over 5 turns, that's not bad. He's got a long cooldown, but it's not terrible. Check that out, possibly. Well, I found a lot of tool shops here. Let's go down here, I guess. These are all like the tier 1 stuff. I'll note that depending on when you basically find these like, you know, AAAs, they'll have like, you know, different like tiers of equipment, but when you basically get to like, you know, the end game here, they'll basically have like tier 5, so they might have like tier 2 and like tier 1 stuff basically early on, but you know, later on they have like the really powerful stuff, so well, some of them do. Not this one. This is a good one to sell off all these, like, you know, schematics basically have right now, so. I'll make a little bit of money doing this, I guess. Probably get reviews. There we go. Let's get these. Well, the problem fusion spawned over here. That's interesting, but whatever. I'll note with the moving fusion, you basically always want to have like, you know, the lowest like cooldown possible in these. So how fast basically moves isn't as important as like, you know, how much you move, so to speak. Check that one out. I never had a good infusion basically spawn, which is kind of an issue, but oh well. Just so you know how it is. I doesn't have anything new. We've got some tier 5 stuff in here now if I want, so more choices basically to buy from. Tier 5 belts, Tier 5 shoes, Tier 5 gloves. Tier 5 guns. Maybe. Maybe not. It's only basic guns. Oh well. Now, I'll not buy this point for Tinkers. If there's any tinker I haven't really, like, you know, found, I really just want to buy this point, so we'll check that out. I'll check this out. Why not? Maybe. All I got new like Tinker's basically like, you know, come here, so if you don't like the ones you can have, you can possibly buy like better ones, but whatever. Huh, I never found back support. Apply back support. Here we got hook shell. We'll get Voltic shell, water salve. It's very expensive playing with like this type of class because you have to basically buy so much stuff, but whatever. That could be useful. You know, the best stuff all has like different cooldowns and stuff like that, and like you know, power efficiency and stuff. I know with like these things, you're usually like getting them for like your healing and stuff and such. Your salves, like your fiery salve, your water salve, and your frost salve. You basically want to have cooldowns for like moving stuff, or like you want to have like power for healing, basically, if like this one here, but not both. That was really good. Let's get this one. That's an insane amount of healing, by the way, from this one right here, so... we'll buy that to compare. This one too. Alright, well, this will be it for like this episode at this point. When I basically come back, I'm gonna like do a whole lot of tinkering, but you know, we'll save that for like the next episode, so we've got a long enough first one right here, so take care.